Every year, thousands of people are rushed to emergency rooms with no idea what's really happening to them. The symptoms come fast: headache, fever, stiff neck. And in a matter of hours, some are in comas, others never make it back home. The cause? A disease most people barely think about: meningitis. This series is about changing that. In just a few minutes per episode, we'll uncover what meningitis really is, how to protect yourself, and why the vaccine you haven't thought about might be the one that saves your life. Let's break it down. The word meningitis refers to the inflammation of meninges, the three thin layers of tissue that surround your brain and spinal cord. These membranes act like shock absorbers, protecting the most sensitive parts of your body. But when they get infected by bacteria, viruses, or fungi, they swell. And that swelling, it puts enormous pressure on your brain, sometimes leading to seizures, hearing loss, limb damage, or death. There are several types of meningitis, but here's what you need to know. Viral meningitis is usually mild and often clears on its own. Fungal meningitis is rare and typically affects people with weakened immune systems. But bacterial meningitis? That's the one that kills. It spreads fast, and without immediate treatment, it can become fatal within 24 hours. Here's what makes meningitis so terrifying. It can look just like the flu at first: headache, nausea, fatigue. But behind the scenes, the bacteria are multiplying. They're entering the bloodstream. They're heading to the brain. In fact, some people go from perfectly fine to fighting for their life in a single day. According to the CDC, even with early treatment, 1 in 10 people with bacterial meningitis will die. And survivors? Many live with lifelong complications: brain damage, amputations, memory loss, or learning disabilities. So who's most at risk? You might be surprised. Meningitis doesn't just target babies, although they are vulnerable. The highest risk group includes teenagers and young adults, especially those living in shared spaces like dormitories, boarding schools, or military housing. If you're between the ages of 16 and 23, you're in the danger zone. Why? Because the bacteria that cause meningitis are spread through close contact. Things like kissing, coughing, sneezing, or sharing drinks and utensils. And here's the kicker. You can carry the bacteria in your throat and not feel sick at all, but you can still pass it on to someone else. Now you know what meningitis is and why it matters. In the next episode, we'll look at how it spreads and the small, everyday habits that could unknowingly put you or your friends at risk. So do this: subscribe, hit the bell, and share this video with someone who needs to know that meningitis isn't just a rare disease. It's a real threat, but it's one we can fight with knowledge, action, and prevention.